Hello.
Good evening. How is everyone doing?
You're doing well. We're doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Yeah.
Doing wonderful.
Oh, hello, James. Can you hear us? Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can hear you.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Ellie is out, so I think we can start as they join.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. We are, I think we are
can
fine.
start.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, Mr. James, take the lead first.
Please, you come again.
I said, Mr. James, take the lead for us, and we continue.
Ah, lead. Okay, we are all welcome to another session.
Delicious.
Hope everybody's day went well.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people's day are still continuing, but some of us have ended our day a bit ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just quickly go into the session as usual. We just go back to the session as
Yeah,
normal.
everyone is doing well.
So we just
Yes.
continue the session as we've been doing. Today is the 8th of the 50 days learning challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eight.
And the
Yeah.
journey has not been easy. So Newton,
It's
how,
not easy.
how, how has today been? Like generally, how has today been? So Newton, or his network has left us again. Okay, whilst his network is coming back. Mr. Gweku, how has today been generally?
Today has
Hello.
been a good day. The Lord is good. Listen is back.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hello.
Yeah, hello, talk. We are hearing you.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hello.
We
Can
are
you
not
hear me?
fine.
Yeah, we can hear you. We
Yes,
can
we
hear you.
can hear you, but we are not fine.
Okay. Then at least I'm happy because anytime James is not fine, then I'm happy. Yeah. Yeah. That explains why I'm very happy today. Yeah. So, let's go in straight. Um, it's been a soft day. James, what have you learned today?
I was asking someone else what he has learned. You are asking what have I learned today.
Yes, leaders always start.
Okay, for me, yes,
Leaders first, not ladies first.
no problem. I've heard. I'll do it and get it over with. So for me, I've learned a lot today. I've encountered two different simulation softwares in the area of what I do, and I think it's a very good starter simulation software. If in advanced time I tend to teach people intro to the aspect, I can take them. Then those two simulation software are just Tinkercad and Bokui. So it's just for basic Arduino simulations. I learned how to import outside libraries into this live simulation software and then use the libraries with the components they have, do the connections and then watch them come to life even before we deploy on the hardware. So far I've not worked on the hardwares I have. Like since I'm doing something that is practical related, I've not used the hardware components I have. So I'm still working with the simulation software studies. Then after that, I'll bring them to life. And I think maybe during that period, I can show videos and a few quotes of what I'm doing and what I have so far. So that's what I have learned today.
Okay, and that period will be tomorrow, I guess.
No, it's not tomorrow.
If it's not tomorrow, then it will be Thursday. Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much, James. Thursday, you'll be doing that presentation and wrapping up with everything that you've learned. So working. Yeah.
You are
Newton,
making it sound like I have a test or a quiz.
I won't
Okay,
answer
Newton.
that. My family members, my family demons will know my next move if I reply your message.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newton, kindly take us through what you've learned today. Hello, Newton. Yeah, Adam, you can turn off your video and then for now and let's yeah, I guess you understand. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, what have you learned today?
So today, basically, it's been a good day. I was trying to continue with the site I'm creating for the company I told you about. I was trying
Yeah,
to include the node mailer package
okay.
in the back end so that it can be able to send the user a verification code when they sign up into the app or the website, and then the user can use that code to, like the way they do on Google and all those kind of apps. So I was trying to use the node mailer to set that up in the back end using the Gmail, but unfortunately or fortunately, it didn't work. It didn't work because in the tutorial I was using to study, the person who was doing it at the time he was doing the video, Gmail had the option to use it as a service. But as of today, Gmail has removed that feature from their account. So when you try, so I did all the codes, and when I got to the final aspect where I had to go to my Gmail account to get a code from there using some steps, I couldn't get it because Gmail has stopped using that service. So
Okay.
I was so discouraged. I was like, so what am I going to do now? So at least I realized that after all, feeling is not so bad after all. After all, there was something that I learned to that
Yeah.
point. And if I should get a different service that can help me to use it as an email service to my clients who log onto the website, I'm sure I can be able to finish it up. So for now, that was what I did today, looking at the function for that node mailer. Possibly tomorrow, I will try to find a different service that I can use for the emails to be sent, and then possibly advance from there in my website. As for my C++, I haven't touched it since I think today is Tuesday. I haven't touched it
Yeah.
since Sunday evening. So hopefully the day after tomorrow I can just brush through on that. So far that's what I've done for today. Not much, but I think it's worth sharing.
Yeah. 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 Personally, I think it's even enough. You even knowing that currently Gmail doesn't run that service again is good because um, that's one of the things that so as I don't know how to say it. I don't want to limit this to tech. As permit me to use this word. As a human being, you are supposed to be updated and be current in whatever field you find yourself in. Because there have been times where some teams will build their products on a specific tax, and then later on they'll get to realize that no, that stack they built their product on in the next few years it will not be possible. So they will have to migrate everything, and that becomes um, very challenging. Yeah. So now you know that Gmail doesn't offer that as a service again. So in case you are working on something bigger, this is also a lesson for you. Yeah.
Sure.
So it's a good work. Yeah, and then my question already has been answered by you. I wanted to ask, so what's the way for? What do you intend to do? But you answered that already by telling me that you search for a different provider. That even shows a lot. Yeah, so it's not failure at all, and it's progress. Yeah, so today, what I've been able to do, I've been able to break my LinkedIn boundaries. It's been a while since I posted something on LinkedIn, and so today I used the mathematics and the things that I have been solving and working on yesterday, and then today I happened to use them to edit some videos, cropping, straightening, adding some filters. Yeah, Snapchat filters, all those things. It's just mathematics. The filter is just mathematics. So I developed my own filter. It was just a black and white filter, um, converting um, it converts things beyond a particular threshold to black and another threshold to white, and within a range, it converts uh, certain things to gray. Just tried playing along with certain things. So I was able to do that today. And some few hours ago, I also started. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing this week. This week I'll be working on um, MRI images. So I was told sometimes doctors find it difficult telling a specific cancer, even though the MRI images are a bit clear. But this is still a human institution, so trying to work on something that doctors can make reference to. So I have started uh, from the data side, where currently I'm pre-processing the data, and then I started evaluating my models. It will take some time for me to finish evaluating my models because of computing power. Yeah, it looks like I've stolen the show. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you, was.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I've been able to do. Yeah. So um, yeah. So probably I will continue this evening, and then within 4 days I should finish the model evaluation, because personally I plan doing a lot of mathematics and understanding the physics and then the mathematics behind the model evaluation. Yeah. Who wasn't spoken today? There are two LDs on the call. Don't mind them.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Is it?
Who are the
There are two what?
Yeah, there are two LDs on the call. Myself and I.
okay? You are
Yeah, they are pointers.
officially.
They are all pointing at. They are all pointing to the same thing.
Fraud.
Hmm. I think
Hello.
Newton is
Newton
next.
hasn't spoken.
Yeah, Newton.
Yeah, yeah, Newton.
He's gone. Oh, I think it's network.
Yeah, I think his network again.
Okay, okay, okay. So James,
Yeah.
let's have a discussion about job descriptions.
Come again.
Job descriptions.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me just give a little background to what I want us to discuss. There are times that companies will advertise an internship opportunity. I won't talk about the senior roles. They advertise an internship opportunity, and in the job description, they want a data science intern. or a data analyst intern. Now, you want a data analyst intern and you want the intern to have 3 years experience in SQL, strong background in Power BI Tableau. They list the things and then you begin to ask yourself, are they looking for the Avengers? And this is just an intern. And there are times that you see, okay, you are looking for um, a web developer. Now that web developer, they list the entire full stack. Maybe they list the full JavaScript frameworks that the person should have them. Then they tell you that ML DS is an advantage. Now, personally, I find it so challenging that you want an intern, yet you want the intern to have 4 years experience in what he is doing. And I don't know if I'm the only one having problem with this. So this is more like a background to what I want us to discuss. So have you seen any of these things, not to mention any company, and what is your experience in terms of this related topic?
I think I'll start, right?
Yes, you are starting.
You've mentioned my name, so definitely I will start. So, for me personally, I would say I have experience in it. You see how the kind of field I'm going into is the robotics and all that. Yes, we have a lot of people doing a lot of things out there. So even if you claim you can do this, you can do that, you will still see an internship opportunity for, let's say, automation engineer, and they need 5 years experience and all that. Charlie, it turns me off. The description turns me off. I feel so unqualified, even if when you look at the job description before looking at the qualifications, that is, the description comes in two ways, if I'm not mistaken. We have that of the job, the kind what the job entails, what it tells that you will do, the task you perform. When you look at the task and look at your qualities and your a bit of your skills, you see that you are qualified, you can work in that role. But you now come and see, as Ellie was saying, 5, 10 years. Hey, brother. Actually, I feel that it really pushes and turns people off. But to some point, I came to learn that I don't actually think about it so much. If I want it, I will just apply. If I'm not taking, then that is it. Because if you get the opportunity to sit in the interview room, that is where you can also justify your works. Justify your works by how you express yourself and how you give detailed information about it. That is where the person will know that, oh, aside from you know maybe having that number of years experience, you really know what you are doing. You are really experienced in the things you say you do and which is entailed to the job. So personally, that is how I handle it. But I feel that job recruiters should take it easy on us, because if you're looking at the number of years we spend in school and all that, you don't get enough time to have that kind of experience to be able to play in some of these roles. So we plead, we beg with them. You should consider our
Uh,
age.
J-
So that is what
but
I just
James,
suggest. Yeah.
James, you and who? Recently, I posted a video on my status where um, an 8-year-old kid is um, doing 100 days of Python, developing websites. So
Yes, I
if
saw
you
it.
are talking, speak for yourself because by the time that kid is 20 years, imagine the number of experience he will have in the field.
Okay,
You
so
have
check.
2 years experience.
You want me to go into that? The kid is how
Yeah,
old?
so
He's
speak
8 years. He's
8 years.
Gen Z. Gen Z, man. So what will the millennium talk about? What will we say?
Yeah, so that's
When
what
did
I'm
you
saying.
first
Speak
okay,
for
when did you
yourself.
first own your yes, I'm speaking for myself. If you consider we our age, when did you first own your first laptop?
Oh,
When
but
did
James,
you
we
first
know
get to
someone
know
who
system?
started. James,
We
we
know.
know someone who started programming at
Yes.
the age of 6 in Ghana, right?
Yes. I know we know
Yes,
that person. But
yes.
it is
So,
only the exposure. The exposure. You know, the exposure. Not
so
everybody
speak for
gets the
yourself.
exposure. Okay, okay, please consider my age. consider my age. I'm speaking for myself. But I know that there are some people watching us that will watch us and then they will definitely comment in the comment section. Yes, they are in my situation. You know, you are good at it, but you don't have 5 years experience, but you are able to achieve a 2 years experience something in 1 year. You solidify yourself that you can practice in a lot of area. Yeah, there. So I didn't get opportunity to start coding at 6. Actually got my first laptop in level 200, personal laptop in level 200. But before that, I was already using people's laptop, trying to actually, I was making my head think like what I like to do. So immediately I got access to it, I had to make the most out of it, aside from watching movies. So that is it.
Oh,
Okay, I was speaking for myself. I rest my case.
okay. Okay, Kweku, do you mind sharing an experience with us?
Job description. As for job
Yeah.
descriptions, about 9 out of 10 of them are AI generated. So that's what is there.
That's a smart one.
Yeah, most of them are AI. So they just go, and nowadays you go on Indeed and LinkedIn, you can just type job description for full time boy, and you get a very comprehensive one. AI degree in polish and brush. You get all that as a requirement. So as for job descriptions, it's a whole lot. And like you're saying, I think I agree with James and I agree with Ellie as well, both fronts. But I think that, like James said, it wouldn't really hurt to apply, right? Because you see a
Exactly,
job,
that's it.
you think like per the responsibilities, you can do it, but per the qualification, it doesn't look like you are really a good fit. So for me, what I do if I really want a job, like James was saying, if I really want a job, you look at the requirement. Okay, 5 years in this. Okay, I have 2 years. Okay, 1 year I have zero. So that when you are going into the interview room, you know what you're going to say in your defense. That, oh, you wanted 5 years, I have to, but I'm ready to learn on the job. I'm a quick learner. I believe in continuous development. I think that any reasonable human being will know that they may not get exactly those they want 5 years exactly, but somebody who may be closer, who's making an effort to want to improve, could equally be employed for the same role. And the last thing I'll add to those who are watching, and from my experience with job descriptions and interviews, you go for some interviews and the job description, that job description you saw is just something to scare people away, or people who are just coming to play with them. You see, sometimes you get a queue of people, 200 people are applying for a job. You have to interview all of them. But if the description is a little scary, those who are not really serious will have to back off. Okay, so I think that it also sometimes it's very intentional. 5 years, hey, I don't have 5 years, no, but those who have them, when they go and they can, because once you get to the interview room, that's halfway done. Once they say come for the interview, now you have one foot in the door. The other foot has to just go and convince them that you can do it. That's just that. So I think that if you're watching and you have seen anything like that and you feel like you are discouraged, you just go enter. One engineer on YouTube said that there are some interviews you don't go with the mindset to get employed. Some
Yeah.
interviews you don't go with that mindset. You go with the mindset to go and have experience of how, for instance, myself, I could apply for a software engineer role today. Although, okay, you have been coding since level 200. I began coding in June 2024 last year. Okay,
Hey,
so you have oh
please,
yes.
actually, I've not been coding since level 200. I got my first laptop from level 200. Let's correct.
Okay,
We're
all right.
still
So,
struggling to learn so that the school doesn't kill us. But actually, I wrote some few codes within that year. Let's
aha.
call it that. Yeah,
So
let's
you
call it
had,
that.
but me, I was jumping from people's laptop to do my project work and stuff like that. I bought my own laptop last. I bought my own laptop last year in August. Okay, after I
Wow.
enrolled in school. So I started coding correct in June last year. But if you give me an opening for software engineering role, a senior developer, I'll go and apply. But I will not go with the mind of getting employed. If I get employed, it's a miracle. I'll go and do testimony in church. But I'm not going with the mind to get employed. I'm just going to see what kind of questions will they ask me. Maybe least good questions. Then when I come home, I'll come and do it upon myself and see what I can do for the next role. So I think that's all about job descriptions. It shouldn't scare anybody. It's just a way to get experience. But all the same, let's hear what Newton has to say.
Oh, Newton has 5 years experience. So
Mr. Newton, where are you?
Sir Newton, he's there, but Ellie's village people have held his network back. It's gone.
He's gone. Oh, Ellie is gone. So I think I think that we have said it all. So if there's anybody watching, Charlie, don't be discouraged. Otherwise, you'll be unemployed for 25 years.
Exactly. Just some little experience I had with someone recently. The person is actually having a master's degree and applying for a
Wow.
role, right? So the role requires that you have 5 years experience. And the person was
Hmm.
like, "Ah, do you think I should apply?" I'm like, go and apply. How many people do you think have master's degree that are coming to apply for that has 5 years
Exactly.
experience? Taking
Exactly.
your period from your first degree to your second degree, if you had decided not to continue academia, you would have gotten some working experience, which puts you
Yeah.
in front. But now that you've also now gotten to do a master's and specialize, well, you can give it a try. There's a possibility that you'll be taken. So that is how I think that in that situation, the person shouldn't give up. Or I did wrongly because the person
No,
was
that
coming to be like, oh, 5 years, they won't take me or anything. So I'm just saying,
I
give it
think
a try. So we are waiting for the
is very
testimony.
yeah. Oh yes, trust me. Just that right now, I'm a little packed, a little busy, and let me just say this: the current role that I'm doing here. Okay, we are live, so you the later. But it shouldn't be something to deter anybody from. Trust me. When you see it and you
Sure.
want it, apply. Go to the website. Go and look for the HR manager's number. Call the HR or send the HR an email. The boss, I want to apply. At times when they know you personally too, or LinkedIn, sometimes most people like the easy apply button. Hey, easy apply, click on it, and you are gone. That is too lazy. There's no HR will see you or find you as serious. Once you DM the HR or you email the person, it shows that you are very serious. So if anybody watching who's in that situation, like dream big for your friend, just shoot your shot. Like if you see a girl you like, just shoot your shot. And tell her without also not attack. So that is that. Ellie.
Yeah.
Hey, Ellie.
So is Newton back?
No, no, no. I'm not sure he'll be coming back.
Okay. So um the job description thing, sometimes even what you have on the job description is different from what you go and do at the workplace.
That's
But
the most annoying thing.
the truth again is what Kweku said. Connect to the recruiter, send messages to him or her. Let the person understand that Charlie, your 5 years they are no get, but these are the projects I've been able to work on. And maybe even what they want to work on, you have built a similar thing already. So you will not have to go through the process over and over and over again. Yeah. So it's time. Probably tomorrow we'll talk about 8 years. I have a personal problem with recruiters who will use 8 years and AI to recruit, but will not want the people they are recruiting to use AI.
I know, right?
And personally, I am not sure I will want to employ someone who cannot use an AI.
Sure, of course.
If you can't use an AI, I can't employ you. Because with AI, you work with a very high speed. I can write about 100 emails in just 1 hour, send them in just that same 1 hour. But in reality, um, early alone writing 100 separate emails, I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. So if I have to employ some, yeah. So that's basically what we have today. Um,
So what do you
it's time
think?
for us
You,
to.
you are
Is that?
going to you are going to fire me?
Oh, definitely, I'll have to if you can't use an AI. And if you can't learn, if yeah,
I,
that is those are the set of people I can't employ. If you're not willing to learn and unlearn, I can't employ you.
okay, I'm willing to
If
learn and unlearn. So am I employed? Let's do it
I
right now. Am I employed?
I can employ you.
Am,
There's something I call I say age. Yeah, age. I can yeah, I can remember. Innotech. Yeah, I think that was my message at Innotech. That's age. Um Advance or adjust. I'll go for the adjust at the moment. Adjust, grow, and then evolve. If you can't do these three things, you are a dead person. The world have gone through the same age process, the silver age, the whatever rock, stone age, and the likes. We've gone through, even even nature has gone through this process. So if you are not willing to adjust to things, you are not willing to grow, you are not willing to evolve, my brother, you are a dead human being.
yeah.
Yeah. Because you still want to use a typewriter whilst people are using computers. You still want to it so some way. So you have to adjust to new things and evolve. But you don't always have to adjust to certain things. Sometimes you have to know what is yeah. So there's negative adjustment and positive adjustment. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and
There's
foes
no lady here.
watching,
There's no lady here. Okay, I'm alive. Okay, fine.
there's a lady watching me on YouTube.
Okay, oh, if you say
Hi,
so.
lady.
Okay.
Hey Ellie. Hey
Yeah,
Ellie.
she just sent a message.
Hey, Ellie.
Hmm.
Yo, yo. When it
She
is
said I
time
should
to
January.
go.
disconnect James.
Hey,
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
That's
I'll
not true.
disconnect him in a few minutes. Yeah. Okay. So
You're wrong.
tomorrow
There
we'll
is
have to
nobody there.
share our
Ellie.
screen to is that
There is nobody there. I just checked.
ah I'm the one receiving the messages. You are there telling me do you want me to share screenshots with you?
Share.
Share the link. Will you join?
Alpha hour. My God.
Calm down. Calm down. This is technology.
Yeah,
Technology.
so that's today for you. Yeah, that's today for you. So tomorrow we go again. It's not about building a house in a day, but laying the brick one after the other. So
Can I ask a question?
bye. No, you
Wait.
cannot ask
Yes,
a question.
you can ask, please,
No.
please, please.
You just think about it. Who is feeling tired but doesn't understand? You are just tired, but you don't understand. But you just have to keep on going.
Ah,
Hmm. Hmm.
Think
Oh
about it.
God.
Let's sleep on it. It's true. I don't know if I'm the only one just tired. You do this. Then you remember, upskill
some
quickly.
most of it's laziness. It's your own. It's laziness.
Okay. Have a good night.
You've received a call and say have a good night.
He's calling. Okay.
You see, James. You see. Okay. Okay.
So you see why I said someone said I should disconnect James from the call.
Okay. So that
So
they
you
can
don't
have their own.
believe me.
Sure, I believe you. As for you, you
Uh-huh.
are used. So
I'm not just Elio.
yes, boss.
Google my name and see.
I would not Google anything. You are the one standing here. Too.
If you WhatsApp my name and see.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much for joining today's call. Tomorrow we'll continue again. Bye.
All right. Bye.